we focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there. Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying.
Good. Now look, right now, based on what I get it, 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned.
And of course, our big man in the center, holding it down on defense and grabbing all those boards. John, I love your center build as is, but what can you do better, you think?
What can I do better? I do anything better. There's always more rebounds to get. There's more screens to set. There's more passes to make. You know, I don't do a whole lot of shooting, but I'm really curious to see what you got for me.
So for you, John, I'm looking at a 7-2 build it is a popper, but you still have that inside finishing that you're looking for, right?
Now the starting lineup for the visiting New Orleans Pelicans. At guard, Josh Richardson. This is your
and let's start.
Thank you, Kevin.
You can see that. Thanks, David. Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah, but I think that'll help MP. Fueling.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. C.J. McCollum out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, down low. And looking at the Nets, we've got Bridger. Substitution here for Brooklyn. Simmons checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Harris comes in for Johnson. Thomas checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. Hall off to a good start as he hit. That's his first shot attempt.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Outside Thomas. Simmons against Murphy. Harris passes to Simmons. Back to Harris. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. With 1 on the clock. They get the rebound. 3-pointer. No good. Shot missing. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 20-7 run. And finish off by Prince.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 10. Pass to Simmons. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
No good on the three-point try from Hall. And the Nets shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Harris misses.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
It's stolen by Curry. And here comes the break. Launches the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rose up and drained the transition 3.
Alvarado passes to Hall. Trying his luck from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
3.
Hall's got 7 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs. He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
It's stolen by Harris. Simmons looking around. Knocked away. Thomas kicks to Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and the three off target. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Pelicans leading by 7. Here's Alvarado. And that one, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the Nets with possession. On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by Murphy. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. And there's Prez on the assist by Jones. And now it's an 11-point New Orleans lead. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Marshall, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Pelicans substitution. Najee Marshall.
Outside Thomas. Shot to stop the run. Basket good. Thomas got 5.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Marshall. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Harris. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
To the inside. Here's Hall. And it's New Orleans. Scoring again.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
39. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Dinwiddie dishes to Simmons. Here's Thomas, plenty of space. And the Nets miss again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Marshall passes to McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. Hall, that's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They need a good offense. loss of possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And in the last decade, defenses switching and screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. And I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Nets. And New Orleans also making a change. Ingram's checked in. Now the pass to Simmons. Bridges, no one around him. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of
substitutions on the court.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Nets. Outside Curry. Passes it to Finney-Smith for three. Pelicans with the rebound. Hall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And the basket is good.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Outside Curry. Here's Finney-Smith. Drains it from beyond the arc. Finney-Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Hall, that's good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
1:07 left to play in the first half. Thomas, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Hall, another one falls for New Orleans.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Outside Curry. Back to Thomas. For three, Harris. He can't get that one to fall. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Outside, Jones. Here's Hall. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Herbert Jones.
Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebounded by Hall. Hall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
You know, over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. Have to respect.
And so it's New Orleans out there all by them.
48. The Pelicans. 80.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Prez in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
So for New Orleans right now, so we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
That concludes.
Great win and a stellar performance from you tonight. Are you encouraged by how you played?
Yeah, we didn't want to give this game away, so I took it upon myself to make sure we didn't. At this point, there are no excuses. It's time to put up or shut up, and there are no moral victories in this league.
And you got the win tonight in large part because of your scoring. What did you see in the defense tonight that really made you salivate?
Yeah, they were guarding me one-on-one for the most part of the game. That's a joke. Maybe they haven't heard yet, but they better send two and hope that works. But it probably won't.
Well, you don't lack for confidence, that's for sure. Congratulations.
Hey, everyone.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
John, there was a lot of noise this offseason about whether I was the right pick at 18, so it felt it felt really good to get out there and just start proving my worth and proving that I was the right choice, I was so sick and tired about hearing about the right choice, MP this, MP that, I just wanted to be about it.
Well, you were certainly about it tonight. Looking forward to seeing what you got in store for us next time.
Thanks, John. Appreciate you.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very important for me to have the fans on my side. With that being said, it's only up to me to give them a reason to cheer, to smile, to have something to look forward to. And with the season only just starting, I'm not surprised if they're not fully on board yet.
Okay, but is it fair to you to have to prove yourself like that? Is there any part of you that wishes you were perhaps given the benefit of the doubt?
Is it fair? I don't know. John, life ain't fair. My parents used to always tell me that when I felt bad for myself.
Wise words.
Truly. But as far as, getting the benefit of the doubt goes, I'm more comfortable being in a position where I got to prove myself. Always have, always will. That's just a natural part of sports. First you got to prove yourself to your teammates that you can be trusted to deliver. Then, if you do that and get results, the fans will follow. So I'm not really worried about it.
Cool as a cucumber. I'm sure the fans will love that quote, MP.
Yeah, man.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Anytime, brother. Okay, that's it? All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? I mean, he's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, I mean, that's not really his reputation.
So...
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I mean, I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.
So what you say to MP, come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpem.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie?
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akpem.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
All right. See you, Coach.
See ya.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, well, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it. Look, I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not going to happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue. That's all.
Palace intrigue. All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down
Craig, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Now Sacramento's starting 5. We've got Randall, and it's Jamison in at the 5. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Spurs. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Well, they were obviously the superior team a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year.
Marshall can't hit. Here is Slim coming off a stellar performance against Boston. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And here are the Kings now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Randall against Jokic. The 10-footer. Mobley with the block.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Jokic with the bucket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside, Martin takes the 3. That shot misses. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Pulls up for 3, and he drills it. Beautiful release. There from Johnson. Slim's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Sacramento. 9-point game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
To Randall to end the run. It's good from long range. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Slim, good.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
The Kings trail by 9. Randall outside. The pass to Martin. Puts up a 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Slim. Banked in off the glass. 12 points for him.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Slim picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here's Marshall, covered by Mobley.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Here's Johnston, outside for Lewis. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to get them from behind the arc.
Here's Randall.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
Here is Slim. Launches a 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Timeout called by the Kings. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
Now, the AC seemed to be cranked up in that one. It was chilly in the arena that night, at least on that end of the floor. Just cold shooting all the way around.
Spurs leading by 17. Here he goes. Yes, that goes in. Slim's got 20 points.
He has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here is Martin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Marshall kicks to Randall. Sacramento again missing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Mobley trying to free himself up. Slim, good. He's got 22.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Jokic on top. Here's Johnston. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Johnston. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And here are the Kings now. Outside, Martin. Back to Randall. Fires from 18. And he hits the jump shot. Randall's got his second bucket of the night. Here is Slim. He's defended by Randall. Passes it to Jokic. The shot. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Randall kicks to Jones. Back to Randall from deep. The shot, no good. Randall's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here is Slim. He's defended by Randall. Slam, good.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Randall with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Here is Slim. He's got 31. The 3. Rebound by the Kings. Now Martin. Randall outside. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Levin.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Jokic passes to Johnston. Takes it off the glass. Slim's got 33 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Randall. 5 points in the game. Jones looking for an opening. 6 to shoot. Randall no good.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Martin, the pass to Levins. Over Jokic. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D from Johnston. From outside the arc, knocks down the 3 ball. Slim's got 38 points. Now here's Randall. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Jones. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
So it's the Spurs now. Here's Johnston. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Slim's got 40 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Three-pointer, Martin. It's rebounded by Kersey.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
Here's Johnston. With the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Kings. A steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Sacramento again miss. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after.
Spurs fans, no reason to
San Antonio shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
San Antonio, Evan Mobley, shooting one.
On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Martin. He's out there with Levens. And it's Randall in at the 2. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. That Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Pass to Marshall. Randall outside. And just miss after miss right now.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And here is Marshall. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. Ball's knocked loose. And the pass to Ryder. It's rebounded by Kersey. Kersey's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards pass.
Count it.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Kings have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Randall kicks to Marshall. Martin wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Kings.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Sacramento's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Out left to the wing. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Randall's got 8.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Johnston. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Launches it. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. All free throws good from Johnston. Sacramento's gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Randall from downtown. The rebound by the Spurs. Kersey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Slim picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
This is one where the 2nd foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
King shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Outside Martin. He kicks to Randall. Over in the corner, Marshall. The 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Johnston, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Jokic, he's checked in for the Spurs. Both free throws good from Johnston.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
Pass to Randall. Shoots the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Slim's got his 6th rebound on the night. 1:32 left in the first half of basketball. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Softly drops in the floater. Marshall's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. That one drops for him.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Kings shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. Pass to Levens. That one a little long. Levens gone 1 of 3 from the field here. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Count it. Good.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Sacramento Kings. Outside Martin. No good on the triple. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. 24 seconds left in the first half. Here's Johnston. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Randall outside. The floater. It's rebounded by Kersey. Here is Slim. Got it off in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And so...
Your Spurs, 90. The Kings, 32.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
They've got Nikola Jokic. Slim is out there with Sharp. Then there's Mobley. And it's Lewis in at the small forward spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Shot clock at 2. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Kings ball.
They get a hand on it. Now here's Randall. Not a lot of room. Sacramento moving it around. And here's Marshall from the arc. Rebound by Johnston. Slim's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I think I saw him at the Comedy Club on Friday night. A little improv. He's having some fun out there.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Outside, Martin. The pass to Randall. For the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Slim's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he uses both hands to... jam it in.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Here's Randall. 11 points in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Johnson, boom, he jams it straight down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Randall with the ball. Now Marshall passes it to Hickman. Mobley with the block. And he gets it back. Here's Marshall. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Outside for Lewis. Here is Slim. Non-stop scoring machine here. Just 5 on the clock. And good! He hits it again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drop.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it.
And here's Marshall from the arc. That shot is off. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here is Slim. From deep. That one doesn't go.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Marshall can't hit.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's Johnston, and the Spurs scoring again.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Three-pointer, Randall. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got his third assist on the night. Here is Slim. There's the three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Here's Martin. He can't hit that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. Here is Slim. He's defended by Randall.
Yeah. We're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Outside, Martin. Marshall with it. Mobley's there. And the shot is good. Hickman's got 8 points.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Here is Slim. Pass to Sharp. Fires from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Randall no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here is Slim. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Marshall dishes to Randall. Pass to Martin. Back to Randall. Jamison in the post, covered by Mobley. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Both free throws good from Johnston. Now here's Jones. No points in the game yet for him. That's tipped. Baylor with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Johnston. And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And here's Randall. 14 points for him. The pass to Jones. Here's Ryder, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And the one-hand...
So it's the Spurs now, and a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. They've got Martin, and it's Ryder in at the 4th. Slam, good.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Now the Kings with it. Here's Marshall, and the layup's good off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Johnston passes to McLeod. Here is Slim. There's the lob to the hoop and finished off by Martin.
Chemistry at its best. Unreal. Alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Marshall passes to Martin. Passes to Marshall. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Stripped it away. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Johnston. Hits it again. Wow.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. San Antonio making a switch here. Lewis is checked in.
The floor for your Spurs, Lewis.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Andrews passes to Hickman. Pass to Jamison. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Andrews, no good. The Spurs have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here is Slim. He's covered by Maxey. Here's Johnston. No good with the triple. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Here's Andrews. Back to Maxey. And Slim picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
Rebound by Andrews.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Slim, no good.
Oh, and that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Martin, the pass to Lewis. Got a piece of it. Powell with the steal. Pass to Hickman. And Lewis comes to help. King's moving the ball around. And that one's good. Andrews.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Here's Andrews. Maxey with it. And Slim picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Hickman, Lewis covering. To the wing right side. Martin trying to free himself up. Maxey, no good. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Lewis passes to McLeod. To the left wing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Maxey against Baylor. And Baylor with the block. Here is Slim. To the middle. Now Baylor. And he uses the glass on the layup. Baylor's got his first 2 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Maxey, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
4th personal foul.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Lewis. And a change for the Kings. Jones is checked in. Here is Slim. Down low. It's deflected. Here's Andrews, and it's blocked by Johnston. Fade away. Tries again. In deep. Baylor drops it in. Baylor's got 4 this quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Maxey. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Sacramento.
First one falls for him. This is checked in for San Antonio.
2 shots.
Maxey hits them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Johnston. Lays it up off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The Kings shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Maxey kicks to Jones. Doubled by Johnston. Jones, the pass to Maxey. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Spurs have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Slim, no good. Kings shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Another steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Martin. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And there's the pass to Andrews. Clock at 6. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Second chance shot. Jones, no luck.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Andrews. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Into the lane. Here's Johnston. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And here now the Kings. Maxey passes to Norris. Baylor on the double team. Outside, Jones. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Here's Johnston. Second shot opportunity. Baylor trying to get open. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2x the free throw line. That free throw good from Johnston. Daniels, he's checked in for Kirsten. Both free throws good from Johnston. The Kings shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. In transition, here come the Spurs.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Maxey. Dishes it to Jones. To end the cold streak. No good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Martin. Here is Slim. Plays it up and banks it in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they took charge when it counted, and notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season is over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Slim.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
To the paint, Maxey. The shot will not fall. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Johnston. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
.50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Maxey passes to Jones. Back to Maxey. Here's Norris. Baylor defending. Maxey, no good.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Johnston. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah. Definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Maxey finds Powell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That free throw missing.
At the line for the Kings.
And the second free throw, good. So it's the Spurs now Here's Johnston. Got a hand on it. Now, here's Maxey. Passes it to Powell. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Mason. And it falls.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly.
Well, Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. We've got Mobley. He's out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Daniels in at the 2. Here's Slim. Oh, there's the alley. And Mobley throws it down.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Slim. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Now Portland with it. 4-point game. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw... all the results.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Bates. 20 points for him last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And you know, another way he impacted the game was forcing turnovers. Really disrupted the offensive flow.
Just over a minute and a half in. Rebounded by Daniels.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Slim. The shot no good, and it's Portland the other way. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
Fires from deep. Offensive board. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he drops it first.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A year in, a year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
He's got a clear path. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
So it's Portland now, trailing by 2. Here's Bates. Out left to the wing. Slim with the rebound.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
At the line for the Spurs.
Here's Bates. Poke loose. Goes up from the top of the key. The rebound by the Spurs.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
To the middle. To the inside. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar. All the time.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. He'll take possessions like that one all day. You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. There's the three. Trailblazers keep it alive. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. San Antonio leading. Here's Slim. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Down low. And he banks in the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And there's the lob.
How'd they pull that off, B.A.?
I'm not sure. A tremendous play. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting just 38% so far in this one. Pass to Bates. The three ball. Slim with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Inside. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Lets it fly from 18. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Slim. He's got 16.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now another view of that incredible Mobile One drive.
Oh, big-time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that tape. I could watch moves like that all day.
And they're running. Counted. And now a 12-point Spurs lead.
9 for 10 here in the first quarter. He's on fire.
Portland has gone 1 for 5. From three-point range. A cold start. Fires for 3. No luck on that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Hay hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. 25 points in the game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And in this era, we see some stars asking out, saying we don't have enough to win. Smitty, that's not the old school approach, is it?
It's not, BA, but what I would tell you now was totally different than the past. It's the length of contract. You have players now and teams have the option after 1, 2, or 3 years, so it definitely will be a lot of movement. And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Yes, it's good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Timeout called, Portland.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Spurs foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
To the wing on the left. Looking to win the run. Nails it from 3. He's got 6.
Well-designed inbounds play. It's an art.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Spurs lead by 18.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here's Bates. Off the mark there with a 3.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Slim. Lays it up and banks it in.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Spurs. From downtown. No good on the shot.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Off target at the rim. Well, the Trailblazers shooting around 32% to begin this game. To the paint. And that one's good. Green.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Here's Slim. That's 29 for him. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Give him 31 now.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. Pass to Bates. Inside. And rejected. 1:05 left now in the first quarter. Slim misses.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be.
Substitution on the court.
The Trailblazers have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And so in the game for the Spurs, they've got Evan Mobley, and it's Lewis in at the small forward position. Here's Slim. Hay hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up over the D and in.
The Trailblazers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Only one man back on D. And Mobley throws it.
Down. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
They double him with Mobley. Uncovered. San Antonio with a rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Slim. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here are the Trailblazers now. To the inside. Rogers powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch. Did you see that? I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it.
Boom. He jams it straight down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Covered by Mobley. Pass to Rogers. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 12.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Slim. Here's Kersey. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Talk about making your presence felt.
Man, just never gets old watching him fly like that. What a unique talent he is.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Kings was all business. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Oh, are you kidding me? Amazing! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Bates. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
There's the drive. Slim with a bucket.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Here's Bates. He has 6. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He's got 14.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Slim with a bucket.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Bates. From behind the arc. They get it again.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Slim. He has 45 points. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Inside.
The Trailblazers have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Covered by Mobley. Misses the 3.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Here's Slim. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Nikola Jokic has checked in for San Antonio. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Here's Slim. Pass to Jokic. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Green's checked in for Portland. And so it's San Antonio.
With the score, the Trailblazers 49, the Spurs 90. Hey fans, get up and move.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. San Antonio has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to Mobley. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And for San Antonio, Nikola Jokic is out there with Mobley, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. Bates misses.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And got it! Another basket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And the Trailblazers shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Bates. He shoots. Nails the baby hook. He's got 18.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Count it.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Slim. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Kept alive, and it's in there.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Here's Slim. And that one drops.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Second personal foul, first team foul. Now the lineup for the Spurs.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Off the inbound, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. They double him with Mobley. Kersey pulls it in. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Out to the right wing. Here's Slim. And yes, another basket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Misses off the left iron. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
The Trailblazers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Bates. Will it go? He buries it from 3. 7 points in the game.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Here's Slim. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And it's all from three-point range.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Rebound by the Trailblazers. Inside. It doesn't go for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Driving inside. Pass to Lewis. Here's Slim for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Well, Portland's shooting just 36% in the third. Stripped it away. Back come the Spurs in transition. Another one falls. Amazing.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Can. Tipped away. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Oh, another one falls.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
And here again, the Spurs in transition. Up the court they go. Drops one in from the wing. 9 points in the game. San Antonio's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup.
Hey, right here.
Three-pointer. They get it back. Here's Mobley. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. The three. The shot, no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Here's Slim. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And good! There's another! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Portland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Substitution on the court.
With some arc, and he sinks the layup. He's got 25.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
No one near him. Sharp grabs the miss.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Drains the triple.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. The three. He can't get it to go. San Antonio's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Here's Slim. Launches a three. Beyond the arc. And again. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Here's Bates. He's got 6. Releases. The putback. Here's Rogers. Tries yet again. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's good. He hits another one. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Over to the left wing. San Antonio with a rebound.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Driving to the basket. Shots blocked. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. And he gets it to go. He's got 11.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Here's Slim. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Takes a three. He can't hit that time. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Count that bucket. Sharp's got 5 points.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting 35% in the third quarter. The offensive rebound.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Here's Slim. non-stop scoring machine right here. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the long J.
3 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Careless turnover.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. The three is up. Portland again missing.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
I think the mid-range game has been a go-to option for them in this game. And when it's working like it is for them, I see no reason to make a change.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And for San Antonio, 19-footer. Weber pulls it in. For Portland, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Buries it down low. And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Here's Slim. Here's Baylor. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
All alone. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Slim. Pass to Sharp. Here's Slim. The three is up. That shot missing. Three-pointer, no good. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Good! That's another bucket!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
After being so smart with the ball in the first half, he's gotten a bit careless.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Weber. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Here's Slim. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, BA, and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
Here's Weber. Pass to Rogers. 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Weber, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Here's Slim. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Weber. Fires the three. No good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Slim. The layup misses. Over to the wing. Here's Weber. Knocks down the triple.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Step back shot. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Portland's shooting just 37% so far in this one. The ball's knocked loose. And they're on the break. Here's Slim. And he converts the layup.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. So both teams making some changes here. And Portland has possession.
This could be a problem. That's his fourth foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Third team foul.
Nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Just incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition, just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. Oh my goodness, his fifth foul. One more, and he's done for the evening.
Pass to Weber. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. Although we can't afford you, though.
That might be true. He hit a couple from range in the first half.
Yet another steal from him.
A defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. He's actually tied the record for most steals in a game.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. From the low block. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Martin. Here's Slim. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. And he dunks it down.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
He got a piece of it. A minute 42 left in the final quarter. And Ewing gets it to go.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Takes it inside. Here's Slim. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I don't think the D has an answer for him right now. He is just getting any shot he wants.
And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Got a hand on it.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team, a monster. He swipes the ball away again.
He's stolen his way into the record books.
A new single-game high for steals.
And like this crowd, I'm still in disbelief at how he's completely kept his offense under his thumb.
Man, you look at all those steals. Let's just say you don't see this every night.
Incredible. He keeps guessing. He keeps guessing right. I've never seen someone steal the ball like this.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Here's Slim. Hammer it home!
Woo-hoo, that hurt. Come on now, if you want to talk about a crazy vertical, that was that. I mean, it was ridiculous. And then add in the extended hang time. Ooh, oh my.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Ewing. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Slim. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForge.
Do you think your college coach would be proud of the way you were dropping dimes all over the court tonight?
Yeah, coach sent me a text after the game. You know, he was really happy with our passing tonight. You know, when we share the ball like that, you know, we're a tough team to beat.
Well, you know what they say, sharing is caring, and you in particular were throwing some pretty audacious passes. Where did that come from?
Man, we got a bunch of great athletes on this team. You know, guys who can go up, get the ball, even for a lob or whatever, whatever. Even if it's not a perfect pass, they're catching radiuses like Randy Moss out there. But it makes it a lot easier for me to, look good.
Well, you did look good tonight. Good game.
That's right. I'm going to be shooting, so you guys better get ready for some rebounds or some nylon, you know. Some ball going through the nylon will be nice this time around because Season 5 is here, boys, and we are ready to go. Joe, you've been amazing at coming up with all these unique and crazy and winning builds. Tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah, so I'm on YouTube, Joe knows. 1 million subscribers now. The community's been really, really great to me, over the years of NBA builds, meta builds, try-hard builds, casual builds, fun builds, everything you could find.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset. Set on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Peters, and it's Fuller in at the 4 slot. And the Spurs with possession. Here is Slim. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the Blazers head coach. Said fire. Number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. And Slim picks up the foul. That's his first foul. We're about 1 minute into the first. Bates passes to Peters. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Rebounded by Johnston. Here's San Antonio now. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physical... you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
And here are the Trailblazers now after the made shot from Johnston. Evan Mobley with the rebound. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one. Lights out here, right? Out of the gate, perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Bates passes to Fuller. To the inside, takes it from 10. Peters. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Spurs have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Passes it to Lewis. It's intercepted. Over to the left wing. To the middle. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Bates. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Stolen away. Jumps up. Drops in the breakaway layup. He's got 6. The Spurs have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Slim, no good. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And he dumps it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Slim picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
On defense, San Antonio. It's a three-point game.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
Maybe the best passing big man in the league. Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
There's the pass to Bates. Dixon, Lewis covering. Connects from three-point range.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Johnston, and he banks in the layup. Slim's got 10.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Pass to Bates. Jacks up a 3. Mobley with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Lewis passes to Johnston. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Spurs leading by 7. Here's Daniels. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Pass to Dixon. Portland moving the ball around. He gets it in there. He's got 11.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Here is Slim, and he goes in for the dunk.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Inside. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Slim's got 17. Portland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Poked loose. From the arc. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Johnston, and he jams it with authority.
All-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to Bates. From past the arc, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. San Antonio leading by 8. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting this ship.
Spurs making a switch here. Baylor's checked in. Ray defended by Johnston. Ray the pass to Bates. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have. Done more on that last play.
Here's Johnston. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Not loose. Here's Ray. Portland again missing. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Slam good. And now a 12-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And for Portland, they're shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. And the pass to Ray. Uncovered. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Spurs leading by 12. Here's Sharp. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Bates. And that one is off. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here is Slim, defended by Anderson. Slim, good.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
1:30 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Ray. And here's Anderson. Here is Slim. He's got 26. And the double clutch jam. Wow, so proud.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Trailblazers trail by 19. 52 seconds left in the first. Bates. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And here are the Trailblazers. Here's Ray. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Johnston, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. To the middle. It's tipped. Lobs it up. It's deflected. One second left. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter up by a whopping.
The Trailblazers, 20.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
They've got Slim. Evan Mobley is out there with Kersey. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. The Trailblazers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Trailblazers got the job done. He scored an incredible number of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here is Slim. And Lewis has it in the corner. Here's Johnston. Off target from three-point range.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title.
Substitution.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Green, shooting 1.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Spurs have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And for Portland, they're shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Picked them clean. Zagorac passes to Johnston. And it's Portland with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Down low. Deflects the pass. From 10 feet out. Rebound San Antonio. Slim's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Jokic. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Passes it to Green. And Green slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here is Slim. He has 38 in the game. The shot's good.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
The Trailblazers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And there's the pass to Bates. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And the dunk by Baylor.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And here's Portland. Pass to Bates. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Green.
Portland foul.
This is checked in for Nikola Jokic. And a switch here also for Portland. Ewing's checked in.
Substitution on
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Johnston. Drops in the tray. Slim's got 12 points now in the quarter.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And Ewing has got the ball here for Portland. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here is Slim. 43 points in the game. Going inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. The Trailblazers shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
12 seconds left here in the second. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Poked away. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Spurs opening up a huge gap.
Warriors.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Peters. And it's Bates in at the 2 spot.
And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
Agreed. Fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here is Slim. Non-stop scoring machine here. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Passes it to Bates. The tray. Rebound San Antonio. Slim's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard. In the backfield thus far.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The pass to Peters. To halt the run. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Johnston passes to Jokic. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Dixon. Good on the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here is Slim. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day. So tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. But there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Slim's got 58.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Loads it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
This one for 3. Here's Dixon. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Anderson, he's checked in for Portland.
Blazer substitution.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Peters. Fires the 3. Portland again missing.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Johnston. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
The Trailblazers shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Pass to Anderson. to the inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 20 points for him.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Here is Slim. Good, he hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him. So far.
And here are the Blazers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes it to Peters. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Yep, that one goes. Daniels has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
The pass to Anderson. Dixon passes to Anderson. 5 to shoot. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Here is Slim. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And here are the Trailblazers now. A 3-ball. Anderson trying to get open. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Bates. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Johnston. Good on the three-point shot.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
The Trailblazers shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Anderson. He's off on that one. Good D by Mobley. In transition, here come the Spurs. Yet another bucket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And so here's Portland. Passes to Dixon. Here's the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And the Trailblazers with possession here.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP.
The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Picked off in midair. Got a piece of it. Lewis covering. Pass to Peters. Trying to get something going. They get it again.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Johnston. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
He lobs it up. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
Those are the turnovers that...
And here's Portland. Baylor is out there with Martin. Then there's Slim. Then there's Kersey. And it's McLeod in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Slim good.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Tipped away. To the paint. Here's Anderson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
To the inside. Baylor defending. Good work defensively by Baylor.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Dixon. Anderson trying to get open. Off target from outside.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
The pass to Fuller. Portland moving the ball around. That one rolling around and rims out.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And Weber's got the ball here for Portland. Out to the wing. Takes a 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Johnston. No good on the 3. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Anderson inside, working on Martin. Anderson can't get it to go. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Throws it up high and finished off by Martin.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Barber passes to Carson. Here's Peters. And here we go for the finish. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Finishes in style with a double clutch jam.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Carson kicks to Weber. Here's Barber. Anderson trying to get open. Portland no good that time either. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Martin with the bucket.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Poked away. Here's Johnston. And got it. Another basket.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Ewing's checked in for Portland.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Double team on Ewing. Pass to Anderson. Now Ewing. Six on the shot clock. Here's Weber. Anderson trying to get open. And Weber with the basket on the assist by Ewing. You know we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break, and I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season. Should we lessen them?
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
Stolen by Weber. It's Ewing high post. Pass to Barber. Shoots from 12. That shot off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. On the wing, Ewing. Pass to Carson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Booker, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a switch here also for Portland. Rogers checked in for Anderson. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Portland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Out in his own on the break. Here's Johnston, and good! There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. And here's Weber. Now Ewing. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Carson gets the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And the dunk by Bailey.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And the Spurs from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
It's stolen by Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Martin's got 6 in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Ewing the pass to Barber. Now, here is Weber. Now the pass to Rogers. Inside, they need this, and it's Weber getting it to go.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here is Slim, guarded by Weber. Portland grabs the miss.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Barber. No good off the back of the rim. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to McLeod. Lets the 3 fly. Rogers pulls it in. And Ewing has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Weber gets the bucket.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. There's the drive. Here's Johnston. Here's Baylor. Lays it up and puts it in.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Portland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Johnston. And again, that's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Ewing the pass to Barber. And here's Weber. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Spurs. Slim's got his 60th rebound on the night. To the wing on the left. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. Here's Baylor. And he drops it in from the low post.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Weber can't hit. And for the Spurs, their shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Slim.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
From the arc. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Ewing the pass to Barber. Here now is Weber. This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Johnston. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All the officials are all over that.
Both free throws good from Johnston. The Blazers on offense. Here's Weber, and Weber throws it down.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here is Slim. He's guarded by Ewing. Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Passes to Barber. Down low. Carson gets the bucket.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here is Slim. Launches a 3. No good. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm.
Great team win tonight. Very balanced offense. What was the difference for you guys?
Just trusting one another out there, you know, making an extra pass, you know, coming together as a team. You know, this group as a collective is really coming together, and you saw the results tonight.
You were dropping dimes like Steve Nash out there. What did you see in the defense?
You know, man, I just felt like we had good matchups that we could take advantage of. My job is to get my teammates the ball in spots where they can be successful, and they clearly were this evening, man. They made you boy look good out there.
They sure did.